Hello and welcome to Book Buzz. My name is Lydia and I'm a librarian at Carrollton Public Library. Today I'd like to share 3 nonfiction titles to help out as we face the challenges of COVID-19. They all address reducing stress, whether by facing it head-on or by tending our environment and addressing our clutter. The Art of Taking It Easy was written by Dr. Brian King, a neuroscientist and psychologist by day and stand-up comedian by night, which provides refreshing humor and occasional sarcasm throughout. There are a handful of expletives, but they weren't overbearing. This book addresses the origins of stress, the value of identifying our personal stressors, and how to deal with them. We need to determine which situations are worth stressing over, what he calls our bears, think grizzly, and ask ourselves whether they actually are threatening. For example, being stuck in traffic can feel very stressful, but the slowness can be less threatening than regular traffic. And for worriers, redirect those thoughts or change your environment. Go for a walk or read a book. As Dr. Brian King says, and I quote, "If you don't like the way you feel, change your thoughts." End quote. With time and practice, we can plan and create new and improved responses, whether it's through deep breathing, therapy, humor, or smiling, even if it's fake. Try smiling the next time you're stuck in traffic. Most of all, I appreciated his detailed guidance for improving happiness by practicing gratefulness with daily journaling, acknowledging 3 things for which we're grateful. First on my list today is this friendly, empathetic, sometimes humorous book, The Art of Taking It Easy by Dr. Brian King. The next title is Lightly, How to Live a Simple, Serene, and Stress-Free Life by Francine J. This book gently presents an uplifting guide to lighten life's load, whether it's physical or mental clutter, to create space for a calmer, lighter life using simple steps. The sections include lighten your stuff, lighten your step, lighten your stress, and lighten your spirit. Within those categories are subtopics like hobby materials, how to waste less, unplug, and be fluid. She explains how to reign over your kingdom, thereby improving your space and as a result your time. One strategy for reducing stuff is empty the drawer or closet and selectively place the items you love into the newly created space. You know what to do with the remainders. There's a lightness to the book too, and as the author says, let's do things more lightly, and instead of being perfect, aim for perfectly good. I'd like to introduce you to one of my new best forever friends and all-time favorites, Outer Order Intercom by Gretchen Rubin. I've always been fascinated with decluttering and keeping things orderly because it made me feel better. Rubin has studied happiness and shares her conclusion that for most of us, outer order contributes to inner calm. She explores the value that control has in contributing to calm and possibly even to happiness. Throughout her book, Rubin understands and emphasizes that each one of us is unique and encourages readers to try out techniques and see what works best, ignoring the ones that aren't as helpful while focusing on 5 stages. First, make choices about the things and stuff that surrounds us, acknowledging the things that are useful or really wanting the things we have. Second, create order within those things you selected as important, whether they make you smile or they're useful. Third, know yourself and others. Realize your parameters for orderliness and recognize those of people around you to keep the house in a way that meets everyone's needs. Fourth, cultivate helpful habits, such as don't put things down, put them away. And fifth, add beauty. Here she provides a plethora of tips. I've applied many of the tips from this book to my life and can personally attest to the value of her suggestions. Whether you apply the techniques or not, just reading this book provides inner calm for me, and I hope for you too. You might be inspired to try her other titles and possibly her weekly podcasts. You can place a hold on any or all of these in our catalog for convenient curbside pickup at the drive-up window. I hope you noticed a theme within these 3 books. Take care of yourself. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.